So I'm a Black American living in China, and I get a lot of questions. Do you feel safe? Do they like us?
So while you are there, still thinking about your safety, still wondering whether you should travel to China, this is what other Black people like you in China are doing with their lives. Check.
三是永葆热爱的热情。
Want to come to Shanghai, China, just like I did on a fully funded scholarship, well, this is your chance. One thing that I can tell you is that being in Shanghai, China has been so beautiful. As you can see, guys, this is my view, and I took just one bus coming to this place, so it's very close to my university. But more than anything, it has granted me with so much opportunities, and these are the opportunities that I believe can benefit you. So I'm gonna...
People always ask me, Li Wang, how are you Chinese and you dark skin? Well, my name is not Li Wang and I'm not Chinese. I'm hosting a trip to China from October 10th to 17th, and everybody is welcome to join. Only 3 spots remaining. No, 4 spots remaining. And don't worry, I speak perfect Chinese. So, if you're choosing to come to China but you're scared, I got you. Just grab that passport, get on that plane, come to China. The team and I, we're gonna take care of you.
我是中国人。
对，因为你在中国，对吧？ My name is Lisa. What's your name?
My name is Leah. Adeline.
So what are you doing here?
I study here.
What about you?
I work here.
So how come you become friends?
We're from the same country and we've been students here before. So yeah, that's how we know each other.
Okay. Yeah, where are you from?
Tanzania.
How long have you been studying here? How long have you been working here?
I've been studying here for 2 months now.
Only 2 months?
Yeah.
Very short time. How about you?
We were students before here. Like, I was a student before here and I decided to open my own company. Then I work for my company.
You have your own company?
Yeah, it's a trading company, yeah.
Is that hard to open a company here?
Not really. I just opened it years ago, just before pandemic. So, yeah, not really hard. As long as you meet everything that they want, the government wants to do so. Yeah, that's it.
Have you been working before for others?
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
So what's the good thing of just having your own business?
It's you learn like management, you know how to do the business, you know the suppliers, you just get connections, and it's good to work for yourself, you know.
So when you don't want to work, can you just don't work? For example, I don't want to work today.
I just work at home, yeah. But mostly I have to go to the office because I have an office, like an actual office.
Yeah, that's good. You said you have been studying here for 2 months, right? What is your experience? Do you think there's any differences between studying here and in your own country?
Yes, I think there's a huge difference. Like the environment, the culture, food, the language. So yeah, everything is just different.
So you both can speak Chinese, I think, right?
Mama, Indian.
And maybe try to make a self-introduction in Chinese.
你好，我叫 Adeline， 我是外国人。不是，我是中国人。
对，因为你在中国，对吧？那你呢？
你好，我叫 Leah， 我是留学生，我是 Tanzania 人。
Yeah, very good. You have very good accent.
Tanzania 人。Thank you. You've got good accent too.
Thank you.
Everyone always asks me, Shaqua, what do you actually do for work in China? Well, the truth is I've lived in China for 7 years and I've been building my empire for 4. I'm an entrepreneur running multiple businesses, an actress, a model, and now a booked and busy content creator. I show you all my soft life and the finished product, the fine dining and fashion, but what you don't see are the 4 a.m. flights, the 10-hour shoot days, the editing, the emails, the strategy. Listen, none of this was luck. It's been years of sacrifice, hustle, and showing up when no one was watching. This new series is your exclusive pass behind the scenes, the grind behind the glam. Welcome to a day in the life of a fabulous entrepreneur living in.
Hello guys, just going to talk about a subject which I find quite interesting. Well, I have an office here in China, Yiwu, and I'm here with one of my friends, Kurt. He's from London. So what I find is, I'm in a restaurant here, all businessmen, everyone here.
Everyone.
You have a look.
Everyone.
All businessmen. Everyone here is businessmen. But you know what? One thing I realised? Where's all the black guys? Where are you? Where are the black guys coming, doing business, coming together in groups and creating buying power? Where are you? You guys are talking about that you want to be successful, you're entrepreneurs, but where are you? I see Indians, I see Middle Easterns, Pakistani guys, Russians. Everybody else but the black guys are here doing business.
South Americans.
Everybody.
Man from Peru also.
What's happening? Come on.
Welcome to a day in my life as a black woman in Shanghai, China. So first I went to go get some professional photos taken. And even though the photos were not given after it was all said and done, I think it was still a win because I'm that girl. Then I went to Anfu Road and met up with my girl Vivian. She is actually going to be spending 2 months in the States for business, so I miss her already. And we went to her storefront, and oh my God, it was everything. Look at this gardens and stuff like that. It was really just a vibe. And then after that, I walked around and on Anfu Road and, was looking at the architecture of the French concession. Okay, my little pumps. And then I went and got some tacos. The tacos really weren't tacoing like I would need them to, but it's okay because I had a margarita.
Hey y'all, come with me as a day in the life of a trading company owner here in Guangzhou, China. Getting your day started here, you have to plan it. I need 2 phones, a charger, and a few more things. I always start my day with 2 cards that remind me who I am. I'm trying to keep myself hyped for this hour-long drive, but nevertheless, we made it here. Hey y'all.
So where we at? What's this?
So we are in Xiaobei Lu. I call it the Lu. This is like Little Africa basically in China. It's over 300,000 Africans that come here. They live here. They shop here. They get money here. They eat here. It's really beautiful to watch and see how people come here and they put containers together. We have solar panels over here, clothing, hair, nails. You can get a lot of authentic African food from different countries here. So we're going to take a walk through, get some pricing, and just kind of check out the neighborhood.
Rashad. Yeah, Jared. Pleasure. We're here visiting manufacturing companies. So she just told me that there was a large community of Africans here, and that surprised me because in America we don't know that. So what made you come to China?
I actually came in 2011. Actually, I came here to do business.
Trading?
Yeah, to do business back home in Liberia. It's also an advantage if you stay in China and while you're doing business back home. But that was not my initial, intention. I look at it and I say, what is the possibility of staying here? Once your mind is set to adapt, you're going to adapt. The first thing you need to do is to have visa. How can I obtain the visa? So I had to go to school to learn how to speak the Mandarin.
What country does most of the African people come from?
All over Africa.
All over?
All over. Approximately 1 million Nigerians in China.
1 million Nigerians in China?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Especially.
Hi guys, my name is Cassie. I own a company called Hexagon. We specialize in procurement, sourcing, and trading. We are China-based and also Nigerian-based. Here, I attended an expo in Shanghai, China. This expo has to do with luxury hotel furnishings to cutting-edge hospitality technology. If you want to change the game of your hotel, you want to take your hotel to the next level with higher facilities, with higher technology, you should definitely make me your plug. I specialize in helping hotels, businesses, and brands. Whether you're a small business owner or a big business owner, I can bring your idea to life. I help in sourcing the finest products, customizing them to perfection, and shipping worldwide. Being China-based means one thing: access to the hottest products, the real suppliers, and unbeatable prices. Imagine having unbeatable prices with high quality from China. You should definitely make me.
Yeah, they like us. They really like
us. They're very curious about us. It's not a hate at all. Like, I feel very safe here. Obviously, sometimes I get annoyed by like people staring sometimes, but it doesn't happen as often as you would think it happens. But even when it does happen, it's super genuine. They just want to take pictures and pretty much show proof that they've seen, you know, a black queen or a black person. Even with my fiance, they love to see him as well. So if you're thinking about, you know, traveling to China, definitely check it out. Definitely just give it a try. You just never know. Me and my fiance, we were super afraid when we first got here. We were nervous, we were on our toes, but as soon as that first interaction with a Chinese person we had, it was just amazing. Like, it just felt like, oh, this is what we were scared of for years. This is what they are telling us to be afraid of. They want us to be afraid to explore the world. It's so easy to make a black person afraid because of what we have been through. So if you are considering moving abroad or visiting abroad, definitely do it. At the end of the day, it's going to be cheaper than going to Mexico, Puerto Rico, or anything like that. Asia is cheaper than all of those countries. And over in those countries, you're only cutting your dollar in half. Imagine cutting your dollar into like 4 or 6. Like, that is insane. So if you're thinking about, you know, traveling, just travel. Bottled water is only like 20 cents here.
But I am an American that's been living abroad in Shanghai, China for the past 7 years. I know, yes, 7 years. And I am so excited for this collab. This is the link up. I feel like everybody can finally get me. Like, I feel like I've almost had to defend China when I go back to America sometimes, because people are always like, how do they treat you in China? Why have you been there for so long? And I'm like, they treat me like the queen that I am, baby, the queen that I am. Okay. And if you see, and I want to say this on the behalf of almost all of the foreigners, when you meet foreigners here and you ask, how long have you been here? You're going to hear anywhere from between like 5, 10, 15, even 20 years. And the reason why foreigners come here and they stay here for so long is because of the lifestyle. Like, the lifestyle here, I feel like it has such a great balance of like work and play. Like, this city is immaculate. The skyscrapers. There is a hotel here that's called the J Hotel, in which the lobby starts on the 101st floor. I am gagged. I said, excuse me, right? So, and then it's just like the luxury, the fine dining, the architecture. I mean, the Apple store here just looks like it's from 3030.
Others are not only studying, but they are running businesses. They are living their dreams. And I've been dropping this comment under posts of so many influencers who share videos about China and those who give people reasons why they should travel to China. One of the things that I've been noticing about people who travel to China is that they don't stick there. I love these countries that will take you to their land, to their country, equip you, and let you work on your own and not lose touch with your homeland. You know, I love those countries. I love those countries. And a recent instance is, look at the people who are being deported from the United States right now. Look at their frustration. You know the reason for that is the fact that they pursued dreams that weren't theirs. Let me say this. When somebody goes to China, they don't have to pursue any kind of dream. They just want to be themselves, equip themselves in areas that they would perform well and move with that, you know, and work. And most of the people that you will see that they are doing businesses in China, they provide a link between China and their countries. You will see that there are people who have companies in their countries linked to another company in China. So it's always that they are always working together with their homeland. It could be based in China, but it has some linkage with where you come from. And this is what I love about China. It doesn't take you to China and tell you that here is heaven, you know. you go there, you put in the work, but also you connect with your people. You become an ambassador of China and your country. Like, yeah, you link those two. I don't know if I'm making sense. This is what I've been liking about people who travel to China. Thank you so much for being here. It's been an exciting compilation. I hope you've learned a lot. Yeah, thank you so much. You can as well support my channel if you love my content. And goodbye for now. I appreciate you.